everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Mitchell Trubisky's Bears going up against Rodgers' Packers. In December, it might be a different story, but it's a beautiful afternoon for football in Green Bay. That's where we'll find our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Carry number one for Jordan Howard. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
This is Howard on second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Wheaton with a catch right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On second down, Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Rodgers hands to Montgomery. And boom, he's got the lane, and there he goes. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
I think many people thought Ty Montgomery would automatically go back to being a wide receiver this year, but it appears he's going to stay at running back. I know Paul Williams from BYU, but Montgomery proving his worth.
And he proved it, proved it last year. 5.4 yards per carry, 4th best in the league. first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Rodgers going to give this one to Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. This is how the Packers will line it up on offense. Need to give a shout-out to wide receiver Jordy Nelson. 2 touchdown catches last week against Cincy. Now 66 for his career.
How about that? Moves him past Sterling Sharp into 2nd place in Green Bay history, behind only Don Hudson. The Alabama Antelopes, 99. That's a pretty good number to shoot for. And remember this, Jordy Nelson was...
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They go with Howard again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
26. 58.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Yeah, he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always taught, find the 1st down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the 1st down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the 1st down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Hey, you know, switching gears for a second, we were talking before the broadcast about the 0-3 teams who might have the best chance to turn their season around right now. You got the Bengals, Browns, Chargers, Giants, and 49ers. Who do you think out of that group?
I'm going to go with the New York Giants. They play in a very tough division, as we well know. But the way the offense came alive in the 4th quarter against Philadelphia, if that continues to ascend, they have an excellent defense, supreme confidence, because remember, they went to the playoffs last season.
Right.
They think they can get back there with a quarterback who's done it at a big-time level before, in Eli Manning. So I would pick the Giants #1 to turn things around, but I keep an eye on the San Francisco 49ers. To me, that they are a team that's going to continue to improve throughout the year. The record at the end might not show it, but they're going to be awfully good down the road.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bears will get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Chicago. Kendall Wright, 56 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be second down. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
False start. Offense.
And that'll set him back 5. First and 15 here behind the chains. Following the penalty, Montgomery. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Over here. Switch. 319. Hey, 50. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 50.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
False start. Offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The Packers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Josh Bellamy, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down, here's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers now on first down. Breaks a tackle. And some room to roam now. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 12 more yards there and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
With pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd. From that outside linebacker spot, he's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now to throw. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ty Montgomery from 8 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Now Trubisky to throw. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this will be taken at the 13. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The left side throw complete to Adams. 23 yards on the play. Here's Rodgers on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And that's complete to Adams. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Rodgers on first and 10. And some room to maneuver. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Back now at Lambeau. And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Packers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And the play clock's running down. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So a disappointing outcome there with a chance to take the lead.
And Brandon, that's not the first time he's missed. That's now 3 that have gone begging. They'd be in the clear right now if it weren't for all those misses.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now it's Trubisky. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
I think this was a good signing by the Chicago Bears, picking up Marcus Wheaton from Pittsburgh. They had to do something to try and lessen the loss of Alshon Jeffrey.
Injuries last year holding him to just 3 games, 4 catches, but the 2 years prior to that, he combined for 97 grabs. They go play action here on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Rodgers to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bennett. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Now they earn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Montgomery. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run. Montgomery. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved the defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.